Well, ladies and gents, you're going to like this. We've got a brand new look at the feral predator from Prey. It's a close look. It's a good look. It's interesting, that's for sure. I think, personally, I am very, very intrigued by the look of this. So we're going to take a look at it, just step by step, really, just see what we think. So we've got one here. I'm just going to blow it up so I can move it around. Overall, what do you think? Like, now I know a lot of people are concerned about this movie. Yeah, I hold some concerns too. I'm not going to lie, of course I do. However, there are some positive elements about it. You know, Dan Trachtenberg has directed a good film. One that I can name, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I like that film. And I think he did well with the strong female character in it. And has got one of the best performances out of John Goodman ever. I really like that performance from John Goodman. It is fucking terrifying. So yeah, this, let's have a look. So first things first, let's just get it as big as possible so we can really analyze it. This helmet skull, it looks, now I had initially thought that this was going to be the bear skull that the Predator had grafted to its biomask, right? That's what I thought. I mean, it's definitely not that now, is it? It actually looks like it's going to be another Predator's skull, actually. I think that's what it looks like to me. It looks like it is probably another Predator's skull. Which, if that is the case, that's pretty badass. It would put it in the bad blood territory, though. Which is an interesting choice to go with. It's an interesting choice to go with. It does mean that there's the potential for other Predators to pop up and kill him, rather than the girl killing him. So there's a potential get out. So the mask itself, it still looks like... Well, no, actually, no. No. I stand corrected. He's not wearing a biomask. Or that is part of the biomask skull thing. You can see his mandibles. Okay, interesting. So maybe it's just a breather under there instead. Because they can breathe our atmosphere. That's interesting. Actually, so those are the mandibles. We can see them, like, you can see them just on, I can't show you with the mouse pointer, but you, okay. So mandibles are there. The dreadlocks look cool. Longer than normal. But maybe that's that whole sort of, oh, I'm the feral predator. Whoa, hit me raw. Maybe that's some of that kind of bollocks. Yeah, so I reckon that actually is going to be a predator's skull. But then the drop down piece in between the mandibles looks a bit too big. Could be wrong. I think that is a predator's skull, which puts him in the bad blood territory. Now the thing on his back, and loads of people are like, oh, it's a girl. It's not a girl. It's not. Director's confirmed it's not. But the thing on his back is not a plasma caster. It's not the shoulder cannon. That is, well, another weapon of some description. Still an energy blaster. We have seen an energy projectile, I believe, in the trailer. I could be wrong, but I think we did. Now, this body shape that they're going with here, I'm sort of scrolling up and down. This body shape is the best that Studio ADI have done so far. Like, that is the best so far. Now, why do I say that? Well, AVP, they're just bodybuilders. They look dumb as shit. Wolf Predator was good, but again, the mouth, they can never get the mouth right. I'm hoping they get this mouth right. The dreadlocks are cool. I like the length of the dreadlocks. Obviously, they're not dreadlocks, but I like them. I think they've nailed that. I'm just so intrigued that it doesn't have vision modes. It can't have vision modes like that. But then this offers another confusing element, is that where did the 3 laser dot pointer come from? Maybe it is literally from the weapon, and then they mount it, lay it down the line. So the technology is supposed to be older. Obviously, they're not. It's not going to be old, because, you know, they are spacefaring and all. It looks like it's injured. You can see across its body there, it looks like it has suffered some level of injuries. I think they've got the musculature right? Like, this looks anatomically functional, you know, in terms of its shape and proportion. Everything is in proportion, and that matters. You know, arms length to shoulders to head. I think that all works nicely. Now, gauntlets and arms. So, gauntlets and arms. On its right, so our left, looking at it, will be where the wrist blades come from, I believe, because we have seen them. But then it also looks like there's a spinning disc on the underside, so it looks like it's utilising both sides. And there's definitely something there anyway, which is interesting. Like, you know, that's an interesting choice to go with, design-wise. And on the other side, I mean, that's its retractable shield, isn't it? You know, on the right-hand side of the picture, that would be its retractable shield. Again, good. Like, these are good designs to go with. And obviously then the computer is still on our left, its right-hand side. Now, a little bit lower on its, you know, torso, hips, sort of, you know, region, it looks like it's got some, almost like a utility belt type thing going on, and then just some fabrics coming down. Now, they shouldn't have really released this still, or maybe just cropped out the feet a little bit, because you can see that obviously the toes are not individual, and they're sort of plated up together. And it just lets it down ever so slightly, but I like how they're wrapped. It's very original, as in like the original. I really like this design. I'm not gonna lie, I like this design. This looks like, I mean, it looks imposing. It looks like a badass. So yeah, I think this is good. Now, whether the movie's going to be good or not, fuck knows, who knows. But this still looks good. Let me know what you guys think down below. Any thoughts on this face thing? Skull, Predator skull or not? I reckon it's a Predator skull. It's got to be, because of the shape, the head crest. Who knows? But it's definitely got no actual full-blown biomask on, because mandibles are out. Which should make it look quite original. Cheers, guys. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.